Hello everyone, welcome back. So on my Instagram last week, I asked everyone if they want to know anything about me, not just related to my work or styling, just about anything about me as long as it's respectable. And I've got a lot of questions. I've picked up some and I'm going to answer them today. I hope that gives you an insight into my life. I can get as raw and as honest as I am. I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, then you know that I'm extremely raw. What you see on screen is actually what you get in real life whenever you meet me. Hi, my name is Jainee Gandhi. I'm an image consultant, a style curator, and a sustainable style advocate. I work with people on curating a wardrobe that they absolutely love, creating a style that is them and not a borrowed concept from the retail stores. On this channel, you will find real, relatable, wearable style hacks, something that you can opt for irrespective of your age, race, size, and color. So now, without much further ado, let's begin in, how do you say, getting to know me or getting to know my life? Let's just begin. Okay, so I have these questions written down and I'm going to answer the most common question. It is, what do you do? I know social media can become a very crowded space, and because everyone works in the similar line of work, like I know people who work into lifestyle blogging, fashion blogging, and there's a similar space and a sort of a crowded space maybe. So for me, how I entered Instagram is an extension of my work. I am an image consultant for the last 10 years. So I've actually worked as a body confidence coach, as a sustainable style advocate, as actually working with individual clients in decluttering their wardrobe, understanding and making them understand what their personal style is so they don't make shopping mistakes, or shopping with them for them. So I do the fun things of, oh, you can't wear this, you can't wear this. And I do the serious parts of making them understand of, loving their body and why it is important to understand their personal style. So I work with women and very few men in transitional phases of their life, curating a wardrobe. That's in just what I do. Now, as a broader category, I do have an offline community. So I work with individual clients in person, and then I have a digital version where it's Instagram, it's YouTube. I'm launching a digital course for myself, which I'll talk about it later. Because there is a question on this, so I don't want to mix up all the questions, but this is what I do. I have a whole image consulting firm called Image Edge Academy, which works in offline consulting of clients in one-to-one personal consulting at various aspects for their personal branding. And my clients could be anyone from a homemaker to a business owner to a professional, any walks of life. Hope that answers on what I do. This is as simple as I could just, simplify it. The next question is, why swings are an integral part of Gujarati household? So I'm a Gujarati. I don't think swings are an integral part of a Gujarati household. I just think that swings are fun, isn't it? And I believe Gujaratis are fun. So maybe let's just put two and two together. I don't know. I am a Gujarati, but before Singapore, I stayed in Mumbai. So I'm a Bombay girl. And the houses were so small, we did not have a swing. So I really don't know if maybe it's just space and it's fun. So yeah, I don't have a clear answer. I have an interesting question from a dear friend, because I go for my regular walks at 6:30 with her. So she's written to me on Instagram, and I choose to answer this right now. Because if you follow me on Instagram, then I keep on sharing these cake stories. So I love chocolate cake. I mean, I used to eat a slice every day, but now I try and pace it out. So I'll finish one slice in 3 days. So she's asked me, will you be coming for a walk or are you doing your workout? So thank you, Shivani, but I did go for a walk with you that day. It's not important to answer this question in this Q&A for YouTube, but I thought you guys should know that because I eat so much cake and I love eating my cake, I will not compromise on that. And that's how I balance my body, or my routine is 6:30 walks are non-negotiable unless I have an important meeting or I'm out for work or some dinner. But besides that, if I am home, then no matter how busy I am, I will leave the house at 6:30 for a 1-hour walk. Another question is, did you study science or commerce? So I did my commerce as my bachelor's. I'm a bachelor's in commerce. And then as my PG diploma, I studied human resources from Janki Devi Bajaj Institute. So I also worked as a headhunter for about 6 years before entering image consulting. The next question is, what does Jainee mean? A lot of people have asked me this, and I'm a Gujarati Jain. Okay, so my religion and my name has nothing to do with it. I think my name has no meaning. My parents just liked the name and they kept it. Although a lot of people tell me that, oh, you're a Jain, so you're a Jaini, or nothing like that. My name has no meaning. To pacify me, my parents say that so Jain gods are called Tirthankars, and the first Tirthankars, there are 24 Tirthankars, right? So the first Tirthankar, Rushabh Dev, so god Rushabh, yeah, I don't know what's it called in English, but his elder daughter's name was Jaini. I don't believe it, but that's what my parents tell me to pacify me, maybe. I don't know. But as far as I know, my name has no meaning. Also, my name is Jainee, Jainee. I have heard everything from Jenny, Ginny, Juni. Yeah. And most people believe that I'm a Christian because it's Jenny. It's not Jenny, it's Jainee. Okay. The next is, are you shooting from your phone? Yes, I have not invested in the camera, so everything on IGTV, Instagram, on Reels, on YouTube. For the e-course that will come out in a week's time, or maybe by the time this video is up, the e-course is also out. Everything is shot on my phone. I use iPhone 8 Plus, so it's not even iPhone 12 or anything. I use a 8 Plus and I shoot everything there. So far it has been good. Obviously I miss the quality of blurring back. Like for example, currently, things are a bit messy on my bed. So before I began shooting, I did not see. So I know if I use a professional camera, I'll be able to blur that out. Plus I have a lot of pictures of my kids on the wall and behind me and everything, in which I'm not comfortable. So I would want to have a camera someday in future, purely from a blurring perspective, but currently I very much use my iPhone and shoot everything. I also feel that whenever you're starting out, when I started my business 10 years back, the first year I always use the resources that I have. I keep my cost down so I can achieve my no profit, no loss easier. Also, by keeping your cost down on starting something, you're not bombarded with expenses. So I try and see that whenever I start a business, I try and see that how can I keep my cost down? What are the things that I can do? What things I definitely have to outsource, or what things I definitely have to invest? I have invested in the mic for my e-courses because I wanted the consistency, but for YouTube or Instagram, I don't even use a mic. I just use the phone mic. I don't have an external extension. The whole point is that if you are someone who's not starting their channel or not starting their Instagram with the hope that you want to invest in a very formal equipment, I'll say just start. My YouTube is extremely tiny right now as compared to Instagram or even my offline business, but I don't want to invest in a professional camera because I first want to see that I'm learning on the way, right? So when you're starting your business, the whole point is keep expenses as low as possible. So using my phone also helps me keeps my expenses as low as possible for now. Very long answer for a simple question that you asked, but I hope that was your reason to understand whether investing in professional camera is important or not. If not, then this is just gyan for everyone else. Okay, the next question is dress up smart in kurtas. So now, whether it's a kurta or a shirt, the technicalities remain the same. As simple the kurta will be, as formal it will get. The more prints, brighter prints, wider prints, bigger prints, and the casual the kurta will start getting. So as simple the kurta is, the smarter it gets. Chinese collar kurta works well, so black, gray, white, blue, or even deep dark colors like olive, brown, purple. All these colors in stand collar or simple straight fit designs. How it's the way it's paired in totality, and these will become smart. So the rules doesn't change between Western and Indian garments, just that because Indian garments are more flamboyant, you have to be a little cautious as to what you're using for work. Okay, the next question is, how many kids do you have and why no pictures? I've got 2 kids. My elder one is 11 years old and my younger one is 6 years old. I became a mother at 27. Why I don't have their pictures? Because I feel that, you know, they'll be so much anyways into technology. They are born into technology. We are early adapters of technology, but they're born into technology. And one thing I know very well, that whatever goes online stays online no matter how much you delete it, and I don't want them to be overwhelmed when they reach a stage of using their own Instagram, Facebook, or whatever social media they use. I don't want them to feel that a lot of their life is out because they have not signed up for it. I, as an adult, have signed up for this YouTube channel or creating a digital business for myself or my Instagram or social media profiles. I am an adult and I've done this in my senses, but as kids they have not signed up for it, and that's my reasoning. Nothing against anyone who does it, but my reasoning is very clear that when they grow old, they will be able to decide of how much of their life they want to put out, and I don't want to be that person to be deciding for them. Hence, I don't put a lot of pictures or stories about them. As and when it's funny, I still do stories, but posts are very less. I'm personally not comfortable with that whole idea. Also, my son is 11 now. He's in preteen. I know he'll soon have his own social media. I know a couple of his friends who follow me on Instagram. So this whole thing gets a bit tricky, and I want them to have that freedom and that power of decision making in future with them, whether they want to put themselves out there on social media or not. Because once you're out there on social media, you're open to judgment, you're open to criticism, and like I said, they have not signed up for it, I have. So I shouldn't be putting their lives out when they don't even know what it means. That's my reasoning. Okay, next is, okay, yes, so I had 2 questions about this. One is Indian wear according to body type, and second is what is my digital course about. Now, why I'm clubbing these 2 things is because, so I'm launching this digital course and styling course. Across the world, styling courses are done by trainers who have a more Western approach, and as my research says that nobody from India has ever done it. The whole point is that when we dress up, our sensibilities, our modesty levels, everything is very different from culture to culture. As Indians, our Indian ethnic wear plays a huge role and importance into dressing up as well, because for us, wearing a sari or a kurta is not restricted just to national days. We wear it for work, we wear it for casual social occasions, we wear it for festivities, so many things. So in my course, I wanted to cover everything from your shirts, your tops, your skirts, to your kurtas, to your saris, according to your body type. So my first course that I'm launching on, around March 5 is going to be about knowing your unique body code. Now what happens is there's so much importance on body shape across the world, that you are this body shape, this is your measurement, you're a pear, you're a spoon, you're a rectangle, and so many things. For me, I feel that putting so much importance, or putting the world global half population, like all the women in the world, putting them into those 6 body shapes is not fair. So my curriculum, or the course that I have designed, is actually letting everyone know that unique body code means that your body shape, your body frame, and your body variation, all these 3 things put together becomes your unique body code, and you will learn how to dress for that unique body code. So in the first course, Know Your Body Shape and Type, what I have done is I've actually given you steps to know your body shape, then your body frame, and then your body variations. Once you chart down all 3, you will have your unique body. This is your unique body, and you'll be able to dress according to that. So I have simplified all the technical terms to start. That's the first step of styling, understanding your body. The first course is that, and the next course that and the next course that comes in April is going to be about how do you put a look together. So individually, maybe this t-shirt is good, maybe the hairband is good, maybe the ring is good, the earring is good, but how do you decide to put everything together in a way that you're not overwhelmed? You are still the star of the styling. Your clothes cannot overpower you. So that's going to be the second course. So Indian wear in terms of body shape, and what will my course do is teach you everything about your body shape, frame and variation. The last question is, what can't you live without, food, person or other? Let's break it into things. I can definitely live without food. I mean, as much as I love chocolate cake, I can definitely live without it. It's not something that I require to live, but I for sure can't live without my loved ones. I mean, the most I'm fearful of is death of a loved one. It's just, I don't know what is it. It's just internal. I feel I'll crumble. I will crumble bad when something happens to a loved one. And that's, I'm pretty strong as a person, you know, if someone's in hospital and if I need to tend for them or care for them, I'm extremely strong as a person. But this nagging feeling that I have, and I fear that when my kids go to college, this feeling will only increase because they won't be with me and I'll make their life miserable. So that is one thing. The second thing that's extremely important to me and I can't live without is my freedom. As I am growing, I don't know, I wouldn't say old, but as I'm growing up, I realize that my personal freedom is very important to me. The freedom to go for a breakfast by myself, the freedom to just go for a walk, or the freedom to choose what to wear, the freedom to decide who to talk to and who not to. That freedom, personal freedom, is very important to me. So that's about it. I hope this video was insightful. It gave you a little insight into the kind of person I am. This was absolutely raw, no retakes, no editing. So whatever I've said is said, done and dusted. I love doing these kind of videos because you get to know who I am, and I would love to share that with you. Again, if you don't follow me on Instagram, then my handle is right here. I am extremely active on Instagram with my stories, and like I said, I'm raw and real, in real and in real. If you've seen what you've liked so far, then I do very real, relatable videos. You can hit that subscribe button, write in a comment if there is a particular video that you're looking for, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye-bye.